Hello, everybody, and welcome to the GNDL Season 10 Kanto Draft Review. And I am here with my good friend Ethan, and we make the duo of the two least qualified people in this entire draft pool to do this, because both of us have never played in Kanto, and this is
Nah, we're
Ethan.
qualified.
Ethan, this is your first official kind of gimmick format, gimmick
This is
format.
true.
But yeah, we're doing
I,
these out of 5, and we're starting with Ethan's draft team. So that actually works out pretty well. And you were going for Mega Meganium and got sniped immediately, which was hilarious. I can't lie.
it was a little funny, but at the same time, instantly just tragic because I wanted to
Yeah,
really
but
run
I think this is
like a
better.
rain team.
Yeah, but I think this is low key better than what you had made.
I mean, maybe.
I mean,
Who's to say?
maybe Delphox is gonna just be really good based off of having levitate, having great speed, great special attack, and the special bulk's pretty good. It can take a lot of special attack hits.
No, yeah, I mean that's true for sure.
And I mean, Terra Ogerpond, I won my first GNDL season with Terra Ogerpond. This thing's a monster.
Yeah, I think what I was gonna say about what I like about this team more than like my original Meganium plan anyway. It is like just way more bulky, I think.
Yeah,
But
I
it
mean,
has some pretty good offense too. Like Ogrepon and Delpharx are crazy together, and then T-Tar and Corviknight I think work pretty well. Same with Petch.
yeah, and then you got Blastoise. You got Big Man Blastoise.
There's
Shuckle's there.
yeah, Shark was just sort of there. Like I mean, I had some points left over. Why not? I
Translated,
think
I'm a coward and didn't want to take 2 elemental monkeys.
you know I don't think the world would be ready for that.
What
That
world
that
is
shit
not gonna be ready for
that
the
shit would need to be
for
like
the
written down in
the
history
world is
books.
not ready for the triple monkey team, the triple elemental monkey team.
So someone needs to do that. Like win a whole thing, a whole tournament with that.
Dude, that's probably happening in the Kalos flight, bro. If there was such thing, that's what I imagine happens in the Kalos flight. Because I think yeah, it only goes to
um,
Unova. Nah, shit. That's the Galar flight.
I think uh, I think the only thing that I'm unsure about with my team, at least, is I don't really have like that many special attackers. I mean, yeah, I have Delphox, like
Yeah,
that's pretty strong, duh. But I mean, I have
it's kind of
Jolteon, but
just
then
Jolteon and Delphox.
yeah, I mean the rest of them after that, they're like fine,
Yeah,
but they're not that good.
yeah.
So
You could
I feel like that
Blastoise you
holds it
can
back a
make
little.
offensive,
Well, yeah,
especially
of
with Shell
course.
Smash and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for me, my biggest problem with your team is I just think you have a really bad middle tier speed stat. You struggle against base 90s.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I
I feel
think
like base 90s are able to outrun almost all of your team, but still run stuff like Adamant and Modest.
yeah, I mean on one hand, I think my team is at least bulky enough
That's
to,
fair.
to handle that. But on the other hand, like there's just some Pokemon that I feel like I would have benefited from being faster than, but I'm just not unless
Yeah.
they do some really weird stuff. But
Choice
I
scarce
guess that's why
Shuckle.
I guess that's why Shuckle was there because the sticky webs will definitely help and not blow up in my face.
Sticky webs is not being.
They will
I'm not letting.
not rapid spin that.
I'm not letting you bring Chuckle a single time this season.
No,
I'm
no, no,
not
no,
letting
dude.
you
You
do
gotta
it.
trust me. You have to trust me.
I'm not letting you do it. All right. So out of 5, I think it is your team. We can lead off with you. We'll see what your incredibly humble self says.
Honestly, bro, zero.
Yeah. No, no, no,
uh,
no. We're not rating the coach. We're rating the team.
shit. Uh, I mean, honestly, I'm having trouble saying it's a five. I feel like it's at least like a four.
I'm just having trouble finding any weaknesses in my team. You know.
No, no. What?
No, I would give this team probably a solid 4 to 4.5.
Yeah, I was thinking 4. That's what I said.
Yeah.
4.5 is fair, I guess.
4x5. I don't know. This was just like also a team that I feel like I could see myself using because of all the bulk it has, and it's a lot of Pokemon I'm familiar with. I've used. I guess it's just Ogre, Slither, and Corviknight that I've used before. And
I
then
mean, I think my team is pretty good hazard removal and
yeah,
like
that's what. And then
hazards as well. So I think that help its like scoring
yeah,
too
the
as
hazard
well.
game is very important in draft. All right, I'm gonna move us on over to the Sydney Skarmories here.
All right, so final score, I guess we could just say like
Yeah,
five
4.25.
for yeah, sure, sure.
All right, moving on to the Sydney Skarmories. This team's got Mega Greninja, bro. This team's got the Mega that
Yeah,
I feel like you kind of. I think you mentioned regretting not taking Greninja.
yeah, I did regret not taking this.
I don't know. I
I
feel like
always
for the
like Delphox though,
points,
so it's not a huge deal.
yeah, and like also I think having Nasty Plot and just setup in general is nice.
It doesn't have nasty plot.
Delphox doesn't get
Oh,
Nasty
do you mean
Plot. Yeah,
Delphox?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Delphox.
Okay, I thought you meant Gren. I'm like, what?
No, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't have the Zaza moves.
Yeah.
This team, this is
Um.
a very small team. That's like my first immediate thought about this. This is
Yeah.
what
I
a
mean,
nine mon team.
it, I mean, it does make sense because they did blow most of their points on like Gren, Cinderace, and then Terra, Gliscor, and
Terra Thunder.
Thunderous. Like
I mean, that's crazy.
it,
And having
that
Gren
that
and
will make the team
Cinderace,
way smaller.
yeah, Gren and Cinderace, that's gonna be some insane momentum with, especially with Protean Libero shenanigans.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I'm not sure how many slots this team would really need because I think so. Like already first 4 mons are just super strong
Yeah, and just
together.
incredibly versatile as well because it's two Terra Captains and then two Pokemon who literally change their types
I
when they
mean,
attack.
I will say the team is super frail. I mean, besides Gujar and like Gliscor, right?
Yeah, well,
But
Screamtail's
there,
got some
there's
good bulk.
no. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think there's the fact there's no like real slow pivot besides Gliscor might be an issue because like
Yeah,
you
it's
you would need to switch a lot, and these ones are at least frail enough to where if you keep switching multiple times, they're just gonna like break down. I think.
yeah. This team also what concerns me about this is hazards because it's Rapid Spin, Brambleghast, Defog, Gliscor, and I don't think Court Change is very good for this team's momentum that it's trying to run.
Mhm.
Because I don't think Cinderace is ever comfortably running like a support Court Change Will-O-Wisp U-turn set.
Yeah, it's a little difficult to fit on this kind of team. I mean, it definitely could. I don't see it being a bad option. It's just
Because yeah,
it could benefit in a lot more matchups just being super offensive.
I mean, yeah, you're asking Cinderace to shoulder a lot of the physical offensive load because Bisharp's good, but he's pretty
Yeah,
slow.
it is.
And without Terra, you can easily hit that thing with a fighting move, hit that thing with a ground move.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the other thing. Like this team doesn't really like dealing with Earthquake a whole lot because like if Thunder switches in on EQ or they like predicts wrong, they're just getting like blown up by Stone
Yeah,
Edge or
yeah,
something else.
that's fair. And like, yeah, both Gliscor
Also, if
and
they Terra out of their immunity, that
yeah,
might not be
that
good.
becomes another issue. I think having both Terra Thunders and Gliscor is nice because they cover each other. They have both
Oh yeah, for sure.
electric immunities and ground immunities.
Yeah, like I do like this team's hazard game. I gotta say though, like the hazard removal might not be that crazy, but
Yeah,
the like
setting them
actual
up.
hazard setup is pretty good.
Yeah, which is really nice for Greninja because Greninja can run
But
Battle Bond.
this team is really like good if you get your predictions on point. I think like it
Yeah,
really
that's a good
it,
shout.
it it's really good at keeping the momentum, but I think if you make one bad prediction, like you might start falling apart if you can't figure out like how to get back in your opponent's head.
Yeah, I feel like this team also struggles a lot against good priority.
That's true. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of. I mean, I guess there's like Sucker Punch and Water Shuriken, but like,
Yeah,
eh. The team struggles against like just other priority users too.
yeah,
But
yeah. No, yeah. That's what I meant. Like, Just
Oh yeah,
strong
yeah.
priority users are going to be able to do a lot of damage to this team. Because this, I mean, Wish passing with Screamtail is really nice for Gudra. I think that's great that they're
That's a good call. Yeah,
because like Wish and you can Wish pass with Baton Pass.
I'm pretty sure Screamtail can teleport. Right? Am I tripping?
Oh, I have no. I don't think so.
I'm checking real quick. You could keep talking.
Okay, yeah. Well, it at least gets Baton Pass, so
Yeah, yeah.
and you
It
can drive Pokemon.
uh it does actually not get teleport, but it gets baton pass, like you
Yeah,
said. So I mean that's good.
yeah, that's good, and that makes a good duo with Gudra. It does feel a little weird having Gudra and Bisharp on this team together.
Yeah, I can see why.
Just like in terms of like Pokemon
I
wise.
think it's kind of fine because it's made up for by like two flying types, four
Yeah,
times flying resist with Screamtail, and then like Quillfish and Brambleghast. The only issue is just again Earthquake, right, or just other ground moves.
yeah. I don't know. I think this is a scary team, but I feel like if this
Yeah,
team ever finds itself on the back foot,
yeah. I think the best way to put it, this team crumbles under pressure. So like you always have to keep a pretty like level head using this and
yeah,
make sure you always have pressure going.
yeah, it's a very fast team, but I think against like
Honestly, I think it's pretty fun for that though. Like I really like this team still.
I don't know, this team I think it's a really fun team. I just think it struggles at a lot of things, but it I don't know. This is such a weird team because at parts of it, it feels like it's so unbelievably good at things, while in other sections, it's just like not good
I mean,
enough.
hey, it's hella fast at least too. Like it really has
Yeah,
that going
hella
for it.
fast, hella strong, especially.
Yeah, yeah. That's some great social attackers.
Like if I had to make a call, I think I would call this a flat 3 out of 10 team.
I'm kind of leaning towards 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's either 3 or 3.5 for me. I dropped it down to 3 just based purely of I feel like this team's pivoting might struggle against good hazards.
Yeah, I mean, this team does also actually like not struggle too much if it has to run boots, I think, though. So that's
Yeah,
at
there
least a
are. Yeah,
plus.
yeah. Cinderace is a good boots user. Bramblegast, Thundurus, Green. Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah,
three point five is
I'm really
probably
leaning
fair.
towards 3.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump it up to 3.5. You have convinced me.
Awesome.
3.5 for Sydney Skarmories, and moving on to the ShmeckleSchmeckles. Schmeck. Jonas's team.
Schmeckles.
ShmeckleSchmeckles. Jonas's team, bro.
Brother's
I
gonna
don't want to
die from a
fight this guy
stroke before this
again.
video ends.
I don't want to fight you again, Jonas. Leave me alone. I just fought you in playoffs. Twice. I just fought you in playoffs twice.
Put the fries in the bag, man, and gets a ranking.
Leave me alone. This team's fucking terrifying.
I think the first thing I'll immediately say, I love the Starmie and Urshifu combo. That shit's like
Phenomenal.
perfect. Yeah.
Like, I know in week one, neither of them did, like, much of anything. 0 kills, 0 deaths.
But
Just broken
I think
pods.
it's worth bringing up. You literally joked about drafting this combo
Oh,
like
yes,
immediately too,
this is true. Right when this draft
and someone
came,
actually did it.
I made a Mega Starmie Urshifu team, but scrapped it because I said, and I quote, "There's no way I'm getting both of these Pokemon. There's no reason. There's no way." And then Jonas just ends up adding a Landorus to this team because why not?
The Landers is a pretty nice addition, honestly. Really good slow pivoting too.
Yeah, this is such a ridiculous
Or even
team.
just like fast pivoting with Scarf.
And you have Veil with Toxtricity, and your Toxtricity is insane.
Yeah, that's just gonna blow something up.
And like you can get a shift gear, like dude, that thing can sweep so quickly with shift gear and throat spray.
Yeah.
Especially when you have all of these other goddamn like evil ass Pokemon here.
The team has some pretty good hazard removal too, I think. I mean, it's mostly only defoggers, but Starmie can at least reliably run Rapid Spin still, I
Yeah,
think.
and
Because,
especially
I mean,
like
hey, at least it
it's
gets the
got good
speed
bulk.
boost, right?
Yeah, and it's got really good bulk. Like I don't think it
Yeah,
would
yeah,
log
yeah.
into a super offensive Starmie, especially since it doesn't have all of the physical attacks as you'd like it to have.
Someone's getting swept by Rapid Spin Starmie, I'm calling it.
It's gonna be
And
you.
it's gonna be me.
Not even on the schedule, by the way.
I'm gonna
Like
get swept like beyond the bracket.
beyond the bracket, bro. Yeah, bro. How's that playoffs round one match where you get cooked by rapid
Fuck.
spins by a Starmie getting hit, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna become a hermit. I'm not messing with this.
Yeah. And I'm just saying this once, Ethan. I'm ignoring the cue to fly.
No, dude, lead sticky
No.
web. You gotta trust. You
No.
have to trust.
In
Believe
this
in it.
in this economy, in this team that has one ghost type, and the ghost type is fucking Typhlosion, dude.
I love how you didn't bring up the fact like there's just two defoggers, so that web's instantly gone.
No, this I don't know. This team is genuinely one of the most terrifying things I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like history and Typhlosion on this too. Actually, like
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a
all the
decent
jokes
speed
aside
tier
about
for
it.
this.
Yeah, all the jokes aside about it.
I think
Like
the
it's still
only
really good.
I think one of the things he might maybe struggle with is speed tiers, but I don't really see that being as much of an
No, I don't
issue
think it is.
because
They have a lot of good Skarpers.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Um, Not really the best hazards though. I gotta
Yeah,
say, like just two
the
stealth rock.
only yeah, it's just two rockers, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I think no, I don't think anyone else here gets like spikes randomly.
No, I don't think
I
Brazil
don't
gets
think
toxic spikes.
Toxtricity gets T spike anyway.
Yeah. Uh,
I mean,
I'm.
even if Toxtricity does, I don't know if that's really
It's not
the
really
best thing you
usable.
should do with it. Yeah, I mean, it's
Uh,
usable. You probably shouldn't, but you could.
I'm gonna keep this team. I'm gonna keep this very short, very
Yeah, it
brief.
just gets T spikes, by the way.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep my ranking very brief. I'm giving this 5 out of 5. I don't care if that's glazed, but this team's horrifying, bro.
I was gonna say like at least 4.5 out of 5, or maybe just 4 out of 5.
This is my like. I think this is the best team in the entire draft.
Really?
Yeah, this is a team I would draft as someone who has
I,
seen all of the teams I've drafted, Ethan.
I think we might have accidentally skipped over the fact that like this team also just with the Veil support of like SD Landorus and stuff is actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
SD Landers,
Uh,
SD Urshifu,
yeah, okay. I think
Toxtricity.
a five out of 5 is fair enough. I'm not sure if I would use this mostly because just not maybe not enough hazards, but I'm just a hazard demon a little, I guess.
As someone who never clicks Hazard, I'm giving this team a 5 out of 5.
Nick never clicking stealth rock time.
My God. All right, on to
Okay, yeah, so 5
Sydney.
out of 5.
Yeah, on to Sydney Piplups, and everyone point and laugh at Ethan for getting sniped round one.
Uh, the pain hasn't gone away.
Sydney Piplups, the goat. I am stupid, bro. My
I
first
think
thought of this team is, guys,
it's a rain team that's not a rain team.
yeah, this is a rain team without a rain setter. That's like, because if I don't
Look, man.
remember wrong, Politoed is available for 9 point. It is
No, it
currently
is.
in, yeah, it's currently still there. I don't know what Glastrier is doing here instead of that. I really can't. I really don't.
I really think last year's like still good in like rain, but the thing is, again, no rain setter, so it's just like, is it just gonna be manual rain the whole time?
Who's the manual rain user though? There isn't like
I
anyone.
mean, I guess Quillfish because it at least has Swift Swing.
Like, yeah, but like that thing's gonna want to hold Eviolite.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to, but it would appreciate it more probably.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, like this, if this had like a rain center, this would be like an easy 5.
Yeah,
You have
honestly,
some
I
of
I
the
agree.
best rain abusers without like a Swift Swim user. 'Cause I mean,
That,
Torrent's just a
hey, hey,
different
don't
running.
forget about Quillfish, man. I just said it.
Sorry, without a Swift Swim
Put some
water
respect
type.
on his damn name.
Without a Swift Swim water type, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like yeah, Tornadus is
Uh,
just overall. Tornadus and Iron Treads are like some of the best Pokemon in draft. Just at the end of the day.
yeah. Uh, although I think Trinate has been on Fraud Watch a little for like a few drafts that I remember you playing in, but
Yeah, but like also I think that's more of a
I still think
testament
it's
to
a
me
great
to like
Pokemon though,
I think
honestly.
that's more of a testament to me spam drafting Galarian Darmanitan, bro.
God. Um I think God, Raging Bull is just like so good with Meganium too, I think.
Raging
Same
Bull
with
and
like Trinase and Treads, like you said already.
this is just
Terra Darm is like re- uh, really funny. I want to see that like just
I
one shot something so badly.
Pterodarm is probably like the weirdest Pokemon on this team because like if you showed me all of these Pokemon and then like a Politoed, I promise you Darmanitan would be replaced for who I thought this
I,
team was.
I mean, hey man, it's still like gonna destroy you with sheer force,
I mean,
possibly
yeah, that's no
before dying to Flare Blitz.
that's no disrespect to Darmanitan. It's more of just like, I don't know, this is just
I still honestly think this is a good team. It just would have like been
oh
an
yeah,
easy 5 out of 5
yeah, that's what
with
I mean.
Rain.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a like currently I'm leaning to like 3.5.
Ah, no, no. I still think it's like a 4. Because I mean, it has good hazards. It has pretty good removal too, honestly. Like, especially with treads. He just always comes in rapid spins. It's so hard
Yeah,
getting rid of it.
I just think this team's slow.
Yeah, the speed tiers are a little rough, but I think it's like a pretty bulky team anyway.
Fair.
Although, I mean, unless you're running light screen reflect Rotom all the time, it's a little hard taking all that damage because I don't think a lot of these spawns have like healing besides Meganium.
Yeah, and I think it's Meganium and just Tornadus. Tornadus Theory first, right?
No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
it doesn't?
That'd be crazy. No, it just has regen.
Oh yeah.
It's turn is becoming typeless for a turn.
No, it's got yeah, I don't know. I know what you mean. It just like this is a slow team.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't know though. Mm, it just has like great priority with Raging Bolt, and I mean the two fastest Pokemon here are more than fast, right?
Not in this economy, they aren't.
I no, I mean Tornado still is. Let's be real.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how often Tornadus is running max speed.
I guess that's fair. I don't know. Yeah,
At least Treads his booster speed.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I mean, maybe this seems like a 3.5. I'm still waiting towards 4. Honestly.
Yeah, I think stick in the middle 3.75.
Okay, let's only keep it 3.5 just for less confusion.
No, 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 no.
I'm
3.75.
gonna crash out.
3.7. We did a three. We did like 0.25 for your team, bro. Dead about it.
Wait, no, we didn't. We said 0.5, didn't we?
I could have sworn we did 0.25 for one of these teams.
I I
We're like
I think we did 0.5.
we
Oh
are like
God, we're dementia.
we are like 2 seconds into this recording.
Let's move on before like your brain melts mine quicker.
Oh, I'm the one with the higher IQ in this here. In here, who has the more draft chips, bud?
Okay, shut up.
Okay,
Go on.
okay. Moving on to the best team here, the Massachusetts Mudkips. coached by
Yeah,
the
this is a
goat Nick
0.
Time.
No, no, no. This seems like a 0 out of 5. I mean, like it just literally just bring Rocky Helmet. It's just
I get that reference.
he gets that reference.
This
Okay, now unironically though,
I'm gonna let you do a lot of the talking for this one.
I mean, you did most of the talking for my team, so I guess that's
Yeah.
fair. I mean, your team is like probably the fastest one here, like just unreasonably fast.
I think you mentioned this when I was drafting, but like I have a very bad habit of draft of like maxing out a certain stat.
No, you do like some it like for a few times you were doing like max attack practically, and then you're like, okay, this time it's just speed.
Speed.
Speed. But I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I feel like your team does support itself pretty well just with that. Like
Yeah.
Meowscarada's already just diabolical.
Yeah. This is
Uh,
currently being recorded post week
Terra's
one.
okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think
true.
that's important. Important to
T- t-
mention. So Togetic did put in work.
Togetic did already put in some work,
Put
even
in
though
work.
the
Baton
work in
passed
question was it
twice.
baton passing and dying. But
Hey, that's some work right there, man.
that's what it was built for.
Exactly, bro.
Oh,
Togetic is literally there for that
the
purpose.
world's greatest Sackmon.
Yeah, I feel like my Terra captains
Anyway,
aren't the greatest.
I mean, I think Machamp's pretty good, but Meowscarada seems like you just like didn't have enough points, so you just went with the one that didn't really change, basically.
Yeah, because Meow was 18 with or without Terra.
Given though, I still think Terra Grass Fire Trick will be strong, anyways,
Yeah, Terra
right?
Grass. Uh,
And
it is nice to have
it's
double
in a
protein.
sense, it's also kind of better Protean because you still keep your other two stabs, you don't just lose them.
Yeah, and it's double protein as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. I don't hate. I just think that like maybe Terra Heat ran like in an ideal world would have been better,
I'm
but
pretty sure Terra
with
Heat
your
Ran cost like 18 points, bro.
yeah, exactly. Like in an ideal world, but you did
Yeah,
not
yeah.
have the points to spare for that.
In an ideal world where I like grow up, where I'm like a generational rich kid, bro, eating caviar for breakfast and having Terra Heat Ran on my team, bro.
Your team also only has like two stealth rockers. I guess that spikes and T spikes with me out though.
I'm not gonna click the move anyways, Ethan. We know
All right,
this.
shut the fuck. Um, I think your special and physical stats are pretty evenly distributed. It's definitely leaning towards more physical still, but you have
Yeah,
some really good special attackers. Um,
and I just have the. I mean, Mega for Alligator got 3 kills week one and just finished it out.
very bulky team too. Like even Mega for Alligator, like
That thing is
it feels
fat.
like he should. Yeah, it feels like he should be built as like a sweeper, but he's just fat as hell for no reason.
I know, but I think that opens up the sweeping. It's kind of like how gouging fire is. You're able to
I mean,
use
yeah, that's basically why you wanted it too, because it just like
it's
you play it
just
like gouging
yeah, and I
without
love gouging
without
fire.
healing, I guess. But yeah,
Well, yeah, but it also has a better typing
honestly, yeah, fair.
and a better
I
ability.
I like Lele on this team because I feel like a lot of your mons would normally struggle with priority, but with just like the extra psychic terrain, it does
Yeah, second terrain
actually
has
help you out quite a
Lecky,
bit.
Crobat, Zoroark, Meow, a boosted for Alligator.
Yeah. There's also Heat Ran, which I think is a pretty good pair with Feraligatr. It just
Yeah,
covers like
it's just a good
all the
Pokemon.
good Pokemon covers all the fairies that Feraligatr's not gonna like running into that type of stuff.
And for Alligator helps cover the water types.
Their hazard removal feels pretty dubious.
Yeah,
Just
it is a little
Crobat and
ugly.
Crobat, Alecki, Togekiss.
Hmm. No, no, not Togekiss. Togetic.
My bad, my bad. I keep mixing them up.
Yeah, it's because Togetic's better. The streets know.
I'm kind of leaning towards 3.5 with this one.
Yeah, my team's
It,
definitely comically flawed, as all Nick's
it,
time teams are.
I mean, hey, it's flawed, but I don't think it's bad. Obviously, it's just like
No.
I think there's some things you might struggle with, but I'm pretty sure that it's kind of like the Sydney Skarmories team. If you just keep your pressure up, then I think like
Yeah.
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, I personally, I'm gonna give my team a 4 because I just think speed is the most important stat in draft.
You really do stress about that speed a lot. Yeah,
I need to add units of speed to the team, Ethan.
your speed is really good. I won't even hold you.
Oh god, my highest speed tier is 130. I got a bad speed tier. Crap.
Just dump all your Pokemon. Not even worth it.
Not even working. Jarvis, draft Regieleki
Uh,
and Deoxys speed.
yeah, I guess we can do the same thing. Just 3.75.
3.75.
So fucking stupid. All right,
No,
sure,
you're
man.
gonna enjoy it, bro. You're gonna fucking enjoy it.
I'm gonna fucking like it. All right.
Exactly, bro.
Next team though, Glass
Next team, we
Cannons.
got the Glass Cannons.
I'll let you lead this one off since I was like
Yes.
leading off the last one.
Since you did all your yap.
I did a lot of yap there.
This like for I love the Dragon Steel Fairy Core of Dragapult, Mega Scizor, and Enamorus.
Yeah, it's beautiful, honestly.
Like Dragapult and Iron Valiant are probably the two best Pokemon in draft. And it's really a matter of taste of which one of them you prefer. I personally prefer Valiant,
Yeah, I prefer Valiant.
but like still at worst, Dragapult's the second best Pokemon you could draft in draft.
It's really good. Yeah.
And I mean, Terra King-Lu is nothing to just like be like, oh yeah, he's got that too.
Yeah, Terra Tinglu is super good
Nuts.
for this team. Like anything that this team struggle with, like bulk wise, Tinglu is just instantly covering. And
Yeah.
even then, there's still a Mega Scizor. Like that thing,
And a
you
Mega
can't
Scizor can be
underestimate
very
that thing's
fat.
bulk. Although I keep bringing up hazards, right? But this team has like only Tinglu and
Steodon.
no. Actually, I guess it has Spikes
Steodon.
Pond and it has Spikes Pond and T
Steodon.
Spikes. Tentacruel. Shut the fuck up. Um, yeah, I mean, its hazards aren't amazing, but then again, there's also a whole ass thing loose. So, do you really need any other
Yeah,
hazard
that's
setters?
fair.
Like, it just does the whole thing for you. um, no Terabasiodon is tragic, but honestly, bro, I get it. Don't even bother investing in that.
Yeah. It's Bastiodon. I'm not talking about the other Terra Captain. I know it's there's
I'll
only
talk
two
about him
people in
for
this
you.
call who know like the context.
Yeah, there's only two people in this call. Period. What the
Well,
fuck are
yeah.
you talking?
Shut up. Listen, I have a very
I
strong
think
take here for
Terroraiku.
Raikou. It sucks.
Yeah, no,
Raikou is
I
the worst
understand, man.
Pokemon of all
You
time.
did not like using this mon, but honestly, I think it's pretty
Electrode was
good
better.
still, especially Terra. I think Terra actually makes it like relatively threatening on its own because it gets a really good move set, so it can just like Terra into those extra stabs or just get out of like, it's electric type,
It's
but
still gonna
that's just what all Terra
it's
captains do.
still gonna do 75% to every Pokemon.
I mean, it's still 75%.
I'm getting swept by Raikou.
You will get swept by Raikou. Um, yeah, honestly, I think this seems pretty decently bulky. I'm not sure why Passimian. I guess Passimian is actually pretty strong. Never mind, I won't sleep on, bro. I refuse to talk down to Passimian and
Yeah.
get swept by this man.
I don't know. I do agree with you. I do wish this team had a little more hazards because, like, obviously Tinglu's a great hazard setter, but like, it
you
does
know,
suck to have a Pokemon be locked into that for 18
we said your
points.
team had great speed. I think this team might have like honestly more consistent speed mons almost.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe I'm kind of tweaking a little with that, but
No, that's fair. It's just because I got higher highs because Meow outspeeds everything except for Polt, so does Crobat,
yeah.
and then
And then
it's like
there's just
Regieleki,
Regieleki.
and then I have Regieleki, and I think we can leave it at that.
But yeah, I mean, I like this team's speed tiers a lot. Like they're very
Yeah,
consistent,
so do
like
I.
hundreds to 110s, and then Dragapult.
Yeah, and like this just has a great core.
Yeah, no, it's a really strong core. Like even Ogerpon, that covers like
Yeah, that
I,
Ogerpon
I
is a
think
good one.
I think those mons cover a lot of ground. Really, the only issue is I don't think I've really had brought this up yet with any of the other ones because I didn't notice it, but with this team at least, it kind of struggles with six mon syndrome a little. Like you're usually going to be bringing the same six almost every time,
Yeah, I feel
maybe
like
sometimes kind of cruel.
yeah, you're bringing the same 6 to 7 every single time.
It's like it's still good because at least some of these mons are flexible and could run different sets, but
Yeah, but that's what I meant
otherwise,
about
some
the
of these mons
issue
are
of
super predictable, right?
yeah, that's what I meant about the issue of Ting Lu being very stuck in the hazards in this team.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Eddie Tingley would go kind of crazy though.
I mean, yeah, it is still a Ting Lu. I'm gonna give this team a 4 because, like, I think
Yeah,
on paper it's like a 5 out of 5, but I feel like this is gonna be one of those
yeah,
teams that in practice just struggles.
yeah. I'll give this team a 4 too. I gotta agree. Again, the only thing that really holds this team back is just like predictability. Like, there's not a lot of variation with some of these Pokemon.
Yeah, the biggest part of draft is being able to bring stuff your opponent won't expect, and when you're basically locked into 7 potential Pokemon you can bring each week, that is just such a huge disadvantage.
Yeah, it does hinder your like team building and planning a bit,
Yeah,
but
and this
it doesn't
team,
mean like the Pokemon themselves are bad, right?
no,
Like these are
no,
still threatening as shit.
yeah, especially because I don't think this team has enough mixed attackers to get away with that, like
Yeah, I mean, there's Dragapult and then
an
maybe an
Amorous,
Amorous.
but like I feel like you're kind of. Do you really want to run contrary superpower? Do you really?
Okay, nah, watch out for that Steel Beam Scizor.
Doesn't Scizor lose special attack upon Mega Evolution?
I don't think so. No, I think it gains some.
Oh.
Anyway, though, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, 4 out of 5 sounds good.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Decrepit Old Wormadams. I don't know. Yo,
uh, I see Hoopa Unbound,
you
6
see
out of 10.
Terrahoopa, bro. Did you say 6?
6 out of 10. Wait,
6.
why did I say 10?
So fucking stupid.
God damn it. I meant to say 6 out of 5.
You really? Really?
Really, though.
First off, this team has an Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant is very good.
The glaze for Iron Valiant will never stop. We
Yeah.
must maintain the agenda.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's an Iron Valiant.
I they took my Sandy shocks and I thought my life was over. Okay, actually though,
We
Iron
we gotta
Valiant's
we
great.
gotta lock in.
Yeah, we're locking back in. We're locking back in. We goofed off a little there. Um, I think Iron Valiant's great here. Not sure about pairing it with Tinkaton entirely, but I think Tinkaton's actually good with Hoopa at least, right?
Yeah, I think
Like
it's great.
those two
It's
do
just
work
a
pretty well together.
as someone who's used Twinkaton a lot, it's just a really good Pokemon.
I'm really not sure about Slowking here. I don't know. I'm
I
not
mean, I
feeling it.
see the logic because like chili reception for Kirim is nice,
Of course, yeah.
but like granted, getting a Pokemon that is really there for that, which costs 13 points, is kind of nasty.
I just feel like I was gonna bring up that I feel like it just sort of shares like a big knockoff like weakness that this team might have.
Yeah, this
I mean,
team
sure, there is
does
a
have a
Valiant and Tinkaton at least, but
yeah, this team does have a pretty decent knockoff weakness because
you're
it's
you're
not
not you're not you're not realistically switching Bombardier on to knockoff and just like
you're not
expecting
real
it to live the next
you're
turn.
not realistically bringing Bombardier.
Hey, man, listen, that's Stone Edge. Hear me out.
hear, hear me out, man. I'll fucking my ears
Nah,
are
nah.
shut.
Otherwise, I think the team has uh, at least decent hazards. I mean, Sandy Shocks is like a great hazard setter, kind of why I wanted it. Think a ton, of course. Weezing gets T spikes. I'm pretty positive, at least.
It does.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
not even looking
barely
that up.
use T spikes because I just like
Ever
I never get the chance to.
these days, everyone's got them grounded poison types, except for my
I
team.
think I think Kiram is pretty good here too.
Yeah, this has a lot of
Uh,
good Pokemon.
the-
I'm just hesitant to say how well they mix together.
I don't know if you watched the week one game for this team, but they did get like a freeze, and it was super depressing. With the freeze dry freeze hurt like instantly.
Bruh. Did they win?
I don't know if they won or lost. I might have like clicked off the battle by that point, by like halfway through or something. But either way, that's not what we're ranking this team on. So
No, no. Yeah,
I just
I
want
don't
to
know.
bring it up because that's insane to me. Anyway.
Yeah, I feel like my first immediate thought about this team is just it's a lot of good Pokemon.
But it doesn't feel like that all of them have as much synergy with each other. I do love Superior though. Like the glaring shit is pretty good for like Hoopa just coming in
Yeah.
later.
It's just like I don't know. It feels like there's like a Pokemon that complements another Pokemon, but no one else on the team.
The team's really missing a ghost type. I feel like
Yeah,
close combat just shreds through
it
this.
does.
Like Slurking could tank that, but it's like
But
eh,
a lot of them, like a lot
dubious.
of close combat users, are gonna have U-turn or knockoff.
Actually, I guess those same close combat users will struggle with Weezing inevitably.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what? The team really doesn't have hazard removal, does it?
it's Defog, Wheezing, and
No, Weezing doesn't get defog. That's
oh
the Galarian one.
yeah. Wait, so what's the hazard removal? Is it?
It's Superior.
I think
Yeah,
it's just
that's the
Superior.
only one. Yeah, that's the only one that gets defog. Superior.
Oh my
So
god.
this team can't remove hazards, but I guess the boost users are decent.
I
I don't
mean,
know. This team's not suit. There's like three fast Pokemon on this team,
yeah,
but like I don't think these fast mons necessarily like holding boots. You know,
yeah.
so
That's
that's
what that's
really hard for
yeah.
this team. Actually,
That is very painful. And like yeah, like I said, I feel like
I mean,
this
it has
team is made up.
pawns, but yeah.
Yeah, this team is made up of a lot of good Pokemon, and I just question how well they synergize.
Yeah, yeah. I think like Tinkaton, Superior, and Hoopa are really good together. But Kyurem's just a good Pokemon. Iron Valiant's just a good
Yeah,
Pokemon. And Shocks, I think, is actually good with like most of these guys.
yeah,
Everything else just feels a little
yeah. The
like,
lack of hazard removal is really bad, man.
yeah.
It really makes you question like
Mm.
what is like Bombardier doing here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right because they could have also just gone like anything with defog, right?
Yeah, like you got the one flying type that doesn't have defog. Like that is a little nasty for this team. And like this team isn't it's not like this team is like it's pretty hazard weak. Like I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, I think being forced into heavy duty boots, but having mons that like don't really want to get hit by knockoff to begin
Yeah,
with is not
Kiram doesn't like
good for
running boots
you.
in general, but it's kind of forced to because you don't want to just live on 75%.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. Or a 6 out of 10.
Honestly, this might be the most like critical I am of a team, but I might be leaning towards like 2.5, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I think 2.5 is fair. it's just this team really struggles against hazards, and like that's just
Yeah, I
we're
think struggling with hazards and not having a lot of mods that want to like take a knockoff besides maybe Wheezing and possibly Valiant is just
yeah
like that's not great. And I
yeah
don't know if Tinkaton really wants to switch out knockoffs either because I mean like what's it going to get hit by next? I guess pickpocket's fine, but I don't
yeah.
know.
And this team also doesn't have great recovery. There isn't like a wish passer. It's just Slowking and like Serp.
I mean, there's also Roost Kieran, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I think I'm gonna just set my score to 2.5 for this one.
Yeah, I think 2.5. I'm gonna lean to that as well. I think this team's got a lot of potential though. Is if you can
It
just
does have
switch.
potential. Like I think if this team gets going, especially with like Terra Hoopa just tearing through things,
Yeah.
it could still like get games. It's just like gonna be way harder to do that, you know?
Yeah, especially like if you like got rid of Bombardier for like a defogger or something, I think that'd help the team a lot.
Yeah, even if it's not like the best one, at least it
Yeah.
could like click defog before exploding.
All right, Buffalo, Bouffalant, Rocker. This team is so good.
Yeah, I was saying this before the recording, but I think this is the best team.
Yeah, this is at least one of the two. This is one of like the two best teams.
Yeah, I mean, like
Where is there to start with this team?
Great Tusk is Great Tusk. You can't really go wrong with that mon. I feel like
Roaring Moon.
hazards, rapid spin. It's just like, and then Roaring Moon's just like crazy fast, hits way too hard, and it struggles with fairies. But then he got Glamora too, and that just covers that
Yeah,
like
Mega Glamora
perfectly.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, Glim is like really good for this team because like Great Tusk and Roaring Moon would have already caused like a bit of a fairy issue, but then they got Glim and Wheezing, so
Yeah, and
uh
Terra Skeletor and Terra Kilowattrel. Those are two of the best Terra captains on the board.
yeah, I think Terra Skeletors is pretty good at just like shedding that dark weakness and giving another like resist that might be needed later.
Yeah, we just haven't even mentioned the
Also good,
Overcon
yeah, like
Whisper.
you said. Oh yeah, yeah. We don't even like.
Haven't even mentioned
Wellspring is
that.
really crazy on this team. It's like part of the Firewater Grass Core, but like in two.
Correct.
There was a Hearth Flame earlier, which was maybe the same thing, but yeah. um,
Real talk, guys.
no,
Why
yeah,
is
this is a
Rapska
good
doing
team.
here?
I think I think if I had to point something out, actually no, that's not really that big of an issue because of Duraludon and maybe Rapska, but
What were you gonna say?
it is a little psychic weak, I think.
Yeah, and especially because I don't know if you're really wanting to bring Rapska or Duraludon, Rapska especially.
I think Duraludon's at least more of a real Pokemon,
Yeah,
but
like
I'm
I really
not
don't.
to diss Rapska, but you know,
I don't really know what Rapska's doing here.
I mean it could certainly do like some cool stuff, but I don't know.
Revival Blessing's cool.
Yeah, yeah, Revival Blessing could like maybe save a game.
Yeah, especially if you're able to put it
D-
back fast forward.
Maybe unlikely, but I mean it could.
You never know.
You never know in these
Gotta
types
have
of
that in
games.
gotta have that in the recording for when we both get swept by it.
We're gonna get store power swept, dear God. um, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I like Wrong Moon can at least switch into psychic moves, but if it's like gonna hit Wrong Moon with a fairy move right after that might be difficult.
Yeah. Yeah,
At
I
least
think
Wrong Moon's like especially bulky as hell, though.
yeah.
Like that does kind of
Duraludon's a
help it
really
out.
nice Galoo Pokemon.
Uh huh. Yeah, this team also just has good hazards. I don't know if I mentioned that part yet, but
Yeah.
great hazards,
Great
great
hazard
removal,
removal. Yeah.
really fast Pokemon, really strong. Like
Yeah, I think
a lot of the weaknesses are covered.
the only downside is there's like 7.5 Pokemon on this team.
Uh I
Like,
don't know. I wouldn't even say that. I think most of this seems like really solid and can at least like be pretty flexible.
well, I'm just saying, like, realistically, it's Great Tusk, Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, Glamora, Skeledirge, Weezing, Kilowattrel, and I guess you can talk yourself into Duraludon.
I guess. I feel like Duraludon's pretty real, but maybe that's just like my low tier lover talking.
Oh, yes, you are a low tier lover. But like
But
that is
yeah,
so
easy 5 out
nitpicky.
of 5 in my head.
Yeah,
Easy 5 out of 5.
this is such an easy 5 out of 5. Like the fact that we're nitpicking.
There's
Duraludon.
this 4 pointer that I'm not sure about.
Yeah, this 4 pointer isn't the greatest Pokemon in the world. We got a freaking Roaring Moon at Great Tusk, bro.
I mean, yeah, actually, that's the other thing. Like, I feel like this team used its points very well.
I know, like genuinely looking at this team, I'm like, how do they have the money for this? How?
Genuinely, like, I feel like some of these Pokemon should be like 10 billion points.
Terra Kilowattrel, Terra Skeledirge. Oh my god, it's just such a disgusting team.
Yeah, this seems scary as shit, dude.
Fast, it's strong, it's just so good. Yeah, easy five out of
Yeah,
five.
5 out of 5.
Okay, the
Next
Clayton
team.
NAclstacl. Ooh,
I I
alrighty.
immediately I immediately like the Tapu Koko Iron Moss. This team was better when it had double unburden though. Trust.
Yeah, this team at one point did have Sneasler and Hawlucha on it, which was very funny.
It was beautiful. I don't know what you mean,
Uh,
but yeah, honestly, no mega. Oh,
no,
did I really say no mega? There's an extra
no
drill.
Mega, no
No
Jarvis, clip
mega.
that shit. Clip that
I'm
shit.
I'm gonna get cooked. This is over. And
Dude,
the recording.
that is you are looking at the Mega Excadrill. You're looking at
Literally
the
him.
worse than normal Excadrill himself.
That's kind of mean.
If they did it, yeah, they should have given Sandwich. But
He does definitely struggle way more than regular, merely for the fact he can't have Sand Rush.
yeah. But I mean, this isn't even a Sand team, so who cares?
No, yeah, exactly. I think it's so
Piercing
good here.
Drill's fun.
Terra Espathra on this team is like kind of crazy. Like this team is just speed, another
Yeah,
speed demon team.
I will say, Yuxi feels a bit of a pace killer.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Uxi's placement on here. And then there's just random Munchlax, the goat, I guess. But
Munchlax, Eldegoss, and Delibird. Like this is aggressively a 6 Pokemon team.
I mean, hey man, don't doubt Delibird. He might like Destiny Bond you, and you're gonna just like
Son.
need to play a 5-1 battle.
Yeah,
I'll
this
let you
is.
taunt. Please don't taunt him.
I would never. I would never taunt Delibird.
Just let him kill you. Just let it happen.
Like for a team that has 10 Pokemon, I feel like I would have preferred you combine Munchlax and a Delibird into a usable Pokemon.
Yeah, I do think this team probably would have been better if it like dropped Uxie, but I I I think still outside of that, it's pretty strong, right? Like
Yeah.
Coco and Iron Moth are like the goat combo.
Yeah, this
Excadrill still gives good rapid spin, right? Like
yeah,
a
extra
103 speed,
yeah.
pretty fast once it does that.
It is very bulky.
Uh
And it gives this
I
team a
mean,
much needed ground type.
it still does struggle with hazards a bit. Like
Yeah.
there's two stealth rockers, and then T Spike with Moth, and then just spikes with Delibird, which
Delibird.
isn't the worst. But I
Delibird.
mean, Delibird is just one of those like Sacmon that like set
Yeah.
spikes and die, and then you need to like somehow keep
Yeah, and this team doesn't even have
the
a
spikes
ghost
on
type.
field. I will say it is at least pretty smart that they have Milotic for that, because like if they do
Yeah,
defog
competitive.
ever, yeah, exactly.
Like,
Although outside of that, there's no ghost type, so they could just rapid spin, and you can't do that.
yeah. I mean, this team just like has like that like I can sweep you on any given turn kind of
Yeah,
explosion.
yeah. This seems all about momentum. I don't think
Yeah,
it really like
Hawlucha,
cares about the
Esfalthra,
crazy hazard
Iron
setting.
Moth, even like SD, Rapid Spin, Excadrill can do that.
Yeah, honestly, like I don't even think the hazard removal is amazing, but despite that, I don't think this is one of those teams that doesn't necessarily need
It
amazing
doesn't
hazard
care.
removal if it just tries killing you as quickly
Yeah, that's literally
as
what it's trying
physically
to do.
possible.
It's trying
Because
to
there's a
just
lot
slam
of
you right
like
away.
strong ass setup mons here, so
Yeah.
that really benefits it, I think.
Yeah, and it's super fast. This is like strictly just HO.
Yeah. I think the only thing that might maybe hold this back is that like the mods are pretty predictable.
Yeah. You know what you're getting every week with these guys.
At least Holy could like red card you though and whatever, right?
Oof. Oh god. Oh boy. Careful there, even.
But no, but yeah, I think this seems pretty.
That's
This
such
seems
a
pretty good.
hater.
I just think that like I don't know. Maybe another like three. What do you think?
Yeah, I think
I'm just
three's
I'm just not
fair.
sure about the like. I'm not entirely sure about like the lack of hazards when it's this aggressive. The
Yeah,
hazard removal is just still kind of whatever, but I feel like with how predictable some of these mons play already, it's like hard to do variation. So
yeah,
like people will still know what to expect. The best thing that could happen to this team is if even if the opponent knows what you're bringing, they can't beat it.
yeah. Like you're just able to out offense them. You're able to outspeed and just
Yeah,
set up, spam, boom, 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 pray.
basically.
Is this
I think for that
butters?
reason, I would just say 3 out of 5 personally. I don't know what you would give it though. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. I think 3 out of 5 is a very fair rating.
Yeah, yeah, because like really strong threats,
And
especially on,
some
like on the
big
special side too.
weaknesses.
Like, do not underestimate Specs Coco.
Yeah. It's got some big threats, but it also just has some massive weaknesses that I feel like makes it kind of even out at 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next
On
team,
to
right?
yeah, Melbourne Marowaks. So this
Ooh,
oof.
slow out.
Get out of my head. I will say this. This is neutered Floette with the moveset.
I mean, honestly, Flat's never really been known for its incredible moveset anyway. It has hidden power here, which you might say is not real, but it
No, no,
might
no,
do
that's
something.
fair. That's fair.
Because like at least it has any fire move.
Yeah. I mean, this team kind of just follow it does the it does the sorry, oh my god. It does the fairy my brain just completely lagged. It
You
does
could
the
edit that part out.
oh no, that's still in chat. Does the Dragon Steel Fairy Core very well
Oh yeah.
with
I
Scizor,
think
Mega Floette,
this team
Archup.
this team has some like really strong speed tiers too. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like
It does have a
some of
really
these
big speed to your
mons.
gap.
Yeah, yeah. Some of these mons don't really like running Scarf, but some of them do. Like I think guard jump with Scarf is like pretty valid. Roam Heat with Scarf isn't the worst.
Have to
Scarf Gengar feels like it's just losing so much power though. Like it's moves base power is just kind of low from my experience using it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater though. I think Gengar
no.
is like
Yeah, I
so
think Gen
valid as hell.
especially with Terra, I think
Oh,
Gengar
it's
looks good.
Terra too. Yeah, no.
When you're
Terra
able to see
Snorlax is
opponents
wild here.
blind.
That thing is just like
Yeah.
never dying, possibly.
Yeah. Greninja, I mean, I don't really know what Whimsicott or Squawkabilly are doing here. This feels like another 7 Pokemon team.
Yeah, but I mean, I think Whimsicott could have some sauce, but it's like There's
team
already a
doesn't really.
Floette there,
Yeah,
so if you want a
this
fairy
team
type,
doesn't
just
really
bring
need.
that.
It doesn't even need Tailwind.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I mean, it could still use it, but it's just like, eh.
I mean, yeah, any team could.
Squawkabilly's still the goat.
I love Big Billy, but
Yeah, I think this team just has a strong core already, and honestly, I think Greninja has some pretty flexible sets. So does Garchomp. The only problem with Garchomp though is that it's almost locked into Tank Chomp unless you just don't want to run hazards because there's only
yeah,
he's like the only Stealth Rock setter here, I
I
think,
think
and then
he's
there's
the
like
yeah, and
Gengar with
then
T spikes.
yeah, and Spike Scren and T Spikes and T Spike Scren.
Yeah. Like there's three hazard setters, but only one of them actually gets rocks. So
Yeah, it does feel this team does feel a little predictable at times. I feel like.
yeah. At the same time, it still has some pretty decently flexible sets. It could just forego hazards entirely,
Yeah,
which I don't know if that's the best idea, but it could.
it works.
It does work so, in some matchups for sure. Like sometimes you could just
Yeah.
press buttons and kill them.
Yeah, I'm like in like the 3.5 camp for this team.
I think I have to agree because like there are some really
Yeah,
strong mons
there's
here.
some really
Like
strong mons. It
despite
just has
everything,
strong core that fire. Holy shit, that dragon
dude.
steel fairy core is so strong that like
Yeah,
that alone gives it like 2.5 of those points.
yeah, literally.
Already. Now moving on.
I think I have to agree with the 3.5. Oh wait,
Yeah.
did you say 3.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I agree.
Now, moving on to the penultimate team, the big guys.
Yeah.
I mean, this is your week one matchup. So if you'd like to lead off with,
I mean, I think this team is just like I mean to put it bluntly, just really fucking strong, right?
yeah,
There's Palafin is just like already breaking through like anything. Even if they resist it, they're still taking like 40 if it's banded, right? Or
right.
43, something like that. It's not an easy tank.
Yeah, Palvin's a
Um
monster.
Diancie, I do like Diancie a lot here. It gives a nice speed tier, great mixed attacker. Nice like
Magic bounce.
reflecting too with magic
Yeah,
bounce. And then, like, as if that wasn't enough, you have a great slow pivot with Slow King. Like,
I know
anything
the slow
Dynasty was weak
pivot.
to is covered by Slow King Galar.
Yeah, that helps out a lot. Rillaboom. I do question a little bit what Rillaboom's doing here.
I think I like Rillaboom a lot. It's just extra priority.
Fair.
It makes Dynasty and Slow King less weak to Earthquake specifically.
Yeah, and
Although,
Lucario, but
it,
it does hurt Mamoswine.
yeah, it hurts to bring Mamoswine unless, like, you're running something else on Mamo. Like, I think Mamo might get high horsepower still, so it's not a huge deal.
Or you're running Overgrow Rillaboom.
True. Nah, Mammoth still gets high horsepower. It's really not a huge deal. Like you're
No,
just losing five
it's
face
not.
power.
Yeah, and 5 accuracy.
Yeah,
Bulk.
I'd always be missing those.
You'd miss Earthquake. Let's keep it a buck.
I probably would miss Earthquake. My luck is just horrendous.
Not the
I
biggest
think
fan of Fortress or like Pokemon Lake Fortress.
I don't I personally don't understand. I think Fortress is great on this team.
I mean, I think it's fine on this day.
Like,
I'm not the biggest fan of like Pokemon that literally just are here to set hazards and then fucking die.
well,
Especially,
no, the thing is about it doesn't just instantly die either. It's like pretty defensively bulky, so it keeps this team like pretty safe from like really just strong physical attackers that attempt running through it faster.
fair.
And also, it's still a slow volt switcher, so like you get that benefit too. You could do like
I love
custard shenanigans as
I love
well.
that.
You do love your slow pivots.
Yeah, it's got a
Um,
this team's got a lot of pivots. Palafin's here, got two great Terra Captains, great Mega.
yeah, Thundurus is an amazing Terror Captain. Like I think Typhlosion and Lucario are really good, like low point picks too. They actually do some really good
Yeah, this team, like,
stuff.
every Pokemon feels like it does good work.
Yeah, this isn't just like a 7 mon team.
Yeah, which I think we see a
These
lot
mods are
of.
real,
Yeah,
and
this.
I'd even argue they're pretty flexible too. Like they're not super standardized and always doing the
No,
same thing.
nothing on this team really is outside of, like, maybe Typhlosion. But, like, that's your
Although I
cheapest
mean,
Pokemon.
again, I guess I have to somewhat criticize the like lack of hazard removal because like the
Yeah,
default Thundurus and only
it's
Fortress.
just Rapid Spin Fortress as the only.
No, yeah, yeah. I mean, Thunder's has default, but I don't know if
Yeah,
you ever
but
want to be doing that with it.
it's just Rapid Spin Fortress.
But it
Magic
still makes
Bounce.
up for it because of Magic Bounce, and Dynasty is really good at just switching in randomly doing that. So yeah,
But you do have to get the Mega off, which might be a little bit
that
bad
that's a
sometimes.
restriction. That yeah, that it feels a little bad when you have to just like try Mega and get as soon as possible. But it's kind of fun, honestly.
Especially
Um,
with Palafin, though, because Palafin you want to get activated early,
yeah, there's two Pokemon on the team you have to get activated, I suppose.
which is a little ugly,
But
but you have the pivots to make up for it with Locaine
no,
and
exactly. There's
Fortress.
plenty of good pivots on this team. Like it is not struggling with that.
Overall,
I think.
this for me, this is a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I think this is a 4 out of 5 for me too. Maybe like a 5.5. 5.5. 4.5.
I know. I know. I am taking 4.5 a little. Actually, yeah, I like the pivots. I think 4.5 is fair.
Yeah, I think 4.5 too. I like this team quite a bit. I would even use it.
And finally,
uh
we
Final
have
team.
the
Wow.
Lion City Leech Life, who I played this week. So
Oh yeah, you did, huh?
feel like I should lead this conversation. This team's got some
I suppose.
got a lot of scary threats, man. Zero Aura is very scary. Landorus Incarnate, very scary. Terra Buzzwole, I love Buzzwole. He's scary though.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Buzz. Sylveon, it's got a Sylveon with Wish Pass is really nice for Mega Aggron, but I kind of feel like we have to address the elephant in the room. Why are there two
The
Megas on this
double mega
team?
happening. Yeah.
Especially
I
since
will
both of these
say,
Pokemon are trash outside of Mega.
yeah, I think that's a bit of an issue, huh? Because like these ones can't really function unless they do Mega. I mean, you can argue Frostlass is a good Pokemon outside of Mega. I don't think
Without an
Aggron
item,
is.
yeah, without an item, Frostlass is not the greatest. But Aggron is
Yeah,
just
like
straight dog water.
yeah, I think Buzzwole was a great choice to swap out with like Iron Hands
Yeah, yeah, first aid Iron Hands.
after draft. Like, but Buzzwole is a great defensive mon for this team because like the rest of these mons here are super frail, and
I know
Frostlass can
Buzzwole
only
was
give you like 5 turns of Veil.
yeah,
So
Buzzwole was messing me up in Mox.
yeah, Buzzwole is crazy good.
But
Sylveon's I like Sylveon here. Good special attacker for this
yeah,
team.
good special wall as well. This team is very
Honestly,
bulky.
yeah, the teams are pretty bulky. Like even just ignoring Aggron, like right, like this seems pretty damn
Yeah,
bulky.
Sylveon.
Terra Colossal is pretty effective.
Yeah,
Terra Buzzwole is obviously the like premier bulky Pokemon here. Hmm. I mean, and then there's just Kamala who like can rapid spin or pivot out, but he's just still a Kamala. Like he's very frail.
yeah. It's two okay rapid spinners.
Yeah, I, they do have some decent defog,
Yeah, I do
mainly with
wish
Hydreigon.
Yeah, I do wish that this team didn't have the double mega because it feels like you're wasting points. That like it's just hard when you have two Pokemon you feasibly can't bring together. Because I know Shadow
Yeah,
brought both Frostlass and Aggron to my battle, but like
mhm.
I think like I was able to see firsthand a lot of the struggles that gave him in the matchup.
Yeah, like these mons just really aren't that good unless that they are
Unless
mega.
and like Mega Aggron was pretty decent in the fight, but like Frostlass did nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, Frostless did die pretty quickly into the match. I do just, even ignoring like the double mega choices, right? I still think that this team has some really, 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 really strong offense
Yeah.
going on. And like even some good pivoting, all things considered.
Does
The hazard removal is
Steroid
pretty
Aura?
decent.
Yeah.
The,
This
the
one.
the hazard setting is really good, I think. Like even just
Even if it's
with
just
like
2 Pokemon.
even if you need to bring South Rock Hydreigon, I don't think you're gonna have like a terrible time with that.
Yeah, if I had to, I comment on the double megas because I feel like that kind of holds it back from being a near like 4.5 to 5 out of 5.
Hmm.
But like for now, and I think it has a few problems. I'm gonna glean 3.5 out of 5.
I feel like 3.75, but no, no. Okay, I
Does that
see,
mean
I see it.
does that mean it's 3 point? If I have
Uh,
3.5 and you have 3.75, does that mean we have 3.6666?
no, we'll say 3.5 for this one. I
Yeah,
think I
three.
agree.
And yeah, I'll go to the schedule page, I guess. In general, yeah, that is in total the entire Kanto draft summed up, and I think we can both give our best ones, and I'm pretty sure we both agree on who the best team is.
Yeah, it's Rocker.
Yeah, it's Rocker. This team's terrifying.
I really
I'm not
don't know
excited for this.
how this should even exist.
When you realize you can't even blame the draft pool because you part of the draft pool.
I, I failed getting sniped 4 times.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Uh, yeah, there we go.
This was
My winner pick is gonna be Rocker.
this was truly the ranking of all time.
Yeah, who's your winner pick, Ethan?
Yeah, I mean, I already said it right. It's Rocker.
Yeah, I think finals are gonna be Rocker versus Jonas, and I think Rocker's gonna end up winning.
I mean, I guess only time will tell, right?
Only time will tell. We'll come back to this, and both Rocker and Jonas will miss playoffs somehow. Already.
Somehow.
Bye.